AMD Zen5 details emerge with GCC Znver5 patch, new AVX instructions, larger pipelines. AMD's upcoming family of Ryzen 9000 series of processors on the AM5 platform will carry a new silicon SKU under the hood, Zen5. The latest revision of AMD's x86-64 microarchitecture will feature a few interesting improvements over its current Zen 4 that it is replacing, targeting the rumored 10 to 15% IPC improvement. Thanks to the latest set of patches for GNU Compiler Collection, GCC, we have the patch set that proposes changes taking place with Znver5 enablement. One of the most interesting additions to the Zen 5 over the previous Zen 4 is the expansion of the AVX instruction set, mainly new AVX and AVX 512 instructions, AVX VNNI, MOVDIRI, MOVDIR64B, AVX 512 VP2 intersect, and prefetchy. AVX VNNI is a 256-bit vector version of the AVX 512 VNNI instruction set that accelerates neural network inferencing workloads. AVX VNNI delivers the same VNNI instruction set for CPUs that support 256-bit vectors but lack full 512-bit AVX 512 capabilities. AVX VNNI effectively extends useful VNNI instructions for I acceleration down to 256-bit vectors, making the technology more efficient. While narrow in scope, no opemasking and extra vector register access compared to AVX 512 VNNI, AVX VNNI is crucial in spreading VNNI inferencing speedups to real-world CPUs and applications. The new AVX 512 VP2 intersect instruction is also making it in Zen 5, as noted above, which has been present only in Intel Tiger Lake processor generation, and is now considered deprecated for Intel SKUs. We don't know the rationale behind this inclusion, but AMD sure had a use case for it. Next, we have a larger pipeline design. The Zen 5 integer unit has 6 ALUs compared to the 4 found in Zen 4. The address generation unit, AGU, count is also higher, going from 3 to 4. The floating point store pipelines are now doubled, and they are 256-bit each to handle a 512-bit floating point store from a single cycle. Some other instructions like MOV, SETC and floating point shuffles can now be handled by all ALUs in Zen 5. Whereas in Zen 4, it was handled only by 2 ALUs. Apparently, the Zen 5 UART is now handling most of the AVX 512 operations as a single slot pipeline cycle, rather than the old double pumping, which halved AVX 512 instructions into 2 256-bit ones for processing on the 256-bit wide ALUs. Lastly, the patch notes that, once again, there will be no difference between Zen 5 and Zen 5 C cores ISO-wise, same with Zen 4 and Zen 4 C cores, where the latter only implemented smaller caches.